Can this simple OTC trading strategy work on the pocket option platform trading binary options? Gus Schmidt here, and I'm back with another trading video. So today I'm on the pocket option platform, and I'm going to be trading OTC currencies utilizing two indicators, SuperTrend indicator and the moving average indicators. Okay, so what I have here is I have my OTC assets uh, set up here at the top of the chart here in this horizontal pattern here. If you click on the assets icon, I have my assets checked off, and I've checked off all the assets that have the highest payouts, anywhere from 80% and up. And so that way the assets appear at the top of the chart here. For my candlestick chart, I have the candle set to 1 minute here, regular Japanese candles, and one. And for my trade timer, I'm going to be taking 2 minute trades here. So I have my expiry set to 2 minutes. So I'm going to be taking 2 minute trades while looking at these 1 minute candlestick charts. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and wait for a potential setup. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to wait till the end of the video to give you all the settings of the indicators that I use to trade this very simple strategy for the OTC markets on pocket option. Okay, so I'm on the KES USD OTC pair, and I just took a buy trade here at this level. And the reason why I took the buy trade is I waited for the cross here of this fast SMA and the slow SMA line. The fast SMA line crossed over the slow SMA in an upward direction. And then secondly, we see here the super trend indicator printed a buy signal here over here. So there's generally a bullish trend happening here according to the super trend. So the combination of this cross here and the super trend imprinting buy tells me that there's going to be a continued bullish momentum to the upside over the next 2 minutes. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so that trade was in the money. At first, initially, there was a sharp retracement down here, but eventually the strategy worked and the currency pushed upwards. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and look for the next setup. Okay, so I'm on the USD THB OTC pair, and I just took a buy trade. And the reason I took the buy trade, first there was the cross of the fast SMA and the slow SMA line, and then the candle printed, the super trend indicator printed a buy signal here. But first I waited for the this candle to close above this sell signal here. So these confluences suggest a continued bullish. There's going to be a bullish momentum to the upside in the price of this OTC pair over the next 2 minutes. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so that trade was in the money. All right, so pause the video, look for the next trade setup. Okay, so I'm back on the USD INR OTC pair, and I just took a short here at this level. And the reason why I took the short is, first of all, we have the cross of the fast SMA, the blue fast SMA and the slow SMA here at this level. And then the super trend indicator printed a sell signal here simultaneously around the same time. In addition to that, this candle here closed below this buy signal line here. So all of these confluences suggest a continued bearish momentum, a bearish push to the downside in the price of the OTC pair. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiry at the end of the 2 minutes. Okay, that trade was in the money, a little close, but we got that trade. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and look for our next trade setup. I'm on the USD JPY OTC pair, and I just took a short at this level. And the reason why I took the short is I waited for the cross of the fast SMA and the slow SMA, the white line here, if you notice the cross. And then secondly, if we see here, the super trend indicator printed a sell signal here. So all of these confluences suggest a continued bearish push to the downside here. I didn't take the trade until I waited for that cross here. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration at the end of the 2 minutes. Okay, so that trade was in the money. Pause the video, look for the next trade setup. Okay, so I'm on the USD COP OTC pair, and I just took a short here at this level. Reason why I took the short is, if you notice here, there's a cross of the fast SMA and the white slow SMA line here at this level. Then the super trend indicator printed a sell signal. It printed a sell signal first, then waited for the cross, and also the fact that the candle closed below this buy level here. And then we're also seeing a bearish trend in the price action. So all of these confluences suggest a continued bearish momentum to the downside in the price of the OTC pair here. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. So to recap, saw the signal first, the super trend signal, waited for the cross of the fast and the slow SMA lines. Candle closed below this buy signal level here, this horizontal level. In addition, we're seeing a general bearish trend in the price action. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so that trade was in the money. So I'm going to end the trading session here. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends and colleagues. I'll have a link to the trading platform in the video comments or the video description or the channel bio. I also wanted to mention that I've been only trading about 2% of my capital here. With binary options, you need to have at least a 70% win rate. If the average rate of return on the asset is about 80%, you need to have at least a 70% win rate in order to grow your account. Now, let's go to the indicator settings here. Okay, so for the super trend indicator, I have the ATR period set to 8 and the multiplier set to 2.5. In the style settings, I've increased the line width of both of the lines to 3 pixels each, the red and the green, so we can save that. For the first moving average, I have the period set to 8, simple moving average, and that was the blue line, which was the faster SMA here. Go ahead and then the second SMA was 19 period SMA, right? And in the style settings, I increased the line to 3 pixels. That was the white line. So the white line was the slower SMA. The blue line was the faster SMA. And that's basically it. So thank you for watching SuperTrend 8 SMA, 19 SMA trading strategy. Gus Schmidt, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.